Shalom, family trendsetter. I'm actually on lunch break, so please bear with me. You might hear me at times smack my lips and shit because gotta get this food out of my teeth. I just did it. But anyway, on a serious note, family, I want to talk to y'all, and this is very, very serious, so I want y'all to pay attention. Now, I just heard on the news, basically where they're saying that if the government doesn't open back up come the end of this month, right, the food stamps, SNAP card is going to be affected, which basically means y'all not going to be getting any food stamp benefit come next month. Have y'all noticed since this so-called shutdown, the stock market has been affected by it? This is why I've been telling y'all for about a year and a half that y'all need to pull that money out of the bank, right, and start stacking up on some shit. They're saying gas prices is actually going to go up $3 a gallon come next month as well. So I don't know why everything is focused on next month. Family, the Democrat right now is back in office, right? So which means they're going to go after Donald Trump. Like I told y'all in the previous video, they cannot indict a sitting president, or in the event of something catastrophic, they cannot impeach a sitting president because, doing, destruction or whatever the fuck, whatever they stage, they're not going to be focusing on trying to ejecting that president because they cannot change government during a catastrophic event. Now, what I want y'all to understand, family, is that these devils 2 weeks ago said Homeland Security issued a warning that we need to prepare for at least 6 months being without electricity. Right? Now watch this. Because see, trendsetter like to read into things. I piece shit together. So about 2 to 3 weeks ago, they said Homeland Security issued a alert or warning or whatever the fuck that we need to prepare for at least 6 months without electricity. Now today I'm listening on the news, right? WTOP Federal News saying that Homeland Security now is being affected by the government shutdown, which means the funding that Homeland Security depend on to secure the American citizen is not there. So if Homeland Security cannot secure the American citizen, the United States citizens, right, what's going to happen? You're going to have a terrorist attack on the grid. Because remember, 2 weeks ago, they said to prepare. So you have problems, reaction, solution. So what they're going to do, because Homeland Security cannot protect the grid, the terrorists, i.e. the U.S. government, is going to attack the grid, just like how they did in New York City, blew up the transformer, just to see how we was going to react. Problem, right? Problem, reaction, solution. Remember in Louisiana, I showed y'all the laser beam, the blue laser beam hitting the transformer and they blowing up. So that's what's going to happen. So they're going to blame it on the boogeyman. ISIS, they're going to say, well, because we didn't have the funding because the Democrats and Trump couldn't come to an agreement and the government shut down, we didn't have enough funding to protect the border, to protect our electric grid. So that's why terrorists attacked us. You see how they work, family? They are so fucking predictable if you know how to read the devil. Because I study devils. So they're telling you ahead of time, so that way when shit hit the fan, we gonna be like, oh, you know what? They did say they was gonna attack. Man, listen, they are the one behind these terrorism attack. They are the terrorists. They go throughout the whole entire globe. Fuck the globe. I take that shit back. It's not a globe. They go throughout the whole entire flat earth, round this with a firmament, which is a dome over it, and they create havoc, okay? So y'all have to understand, family, the same thing that occurred in Venezuela and Greece. Remember in Venezuela? The Venezuela government decided they was going to pull out from the petrodollar. And what did they do? America and other allied countries, that support America, they start sanctioning Venezuela. So all that oil money that Venezuela had, because the Venezuela citizen family, they all was wealthy. I don't think they had any homelessness in Venezuela. And if they did, it was very, very minute. Excuse me, family, trying to interrupt this video, but we're going to keep going. So when Venezuela decided they're going to pull away, along with Iraq, and there was other countries that decided they're going to fall back from the American petrodollar, because the American petrodollar, right, is garbage. It's foolishness. It's like fiat money. And these countries realize that America is about to go bankrupt, so they're pulling out from America. You know what I'm saying? And now you had Venezuela that decide, listen, we're not gonna rock with America petrodollar no more. We're gonna create our own currency. The same thing with what's that guy that they killed? I ain't trying to fuck the video by trying to remember. But I think the Libyan government, you remember what Gaddafi? Gaddafi did the same thing. Gaddafi was taking care of his people. Gaddafi gave you free health care. He was sending his citizens to school, giving free education, family, to become doctors. As a matter of fact, did y'all know that Gaddafi army was mostly women? His bodyguards was women. This man was taking care of his people. But what happened was when Gaddafi said, you know what, fuck the American petrodollar. We're gonna create a African kind of currency. They went and they killed him. I'm telling you, this is what they do. When you don't agree with them, they come after you. And I know they target me. They believe me. I be seeing cars and shit following me around. And it is what it is. Cause see, unlike y'all, I'm not afraid of death. They could take this body, but they're gonna release the spirit. Man, I'm telling you, they just don't know. I already asked the Most High, do not take me nowhere. I don't want to go to heaven or hell. Just bring me back here. Bring my spirit. Give me my spirit and give me that spirit that I seen in action some time ago. I want that spirit because I'm telling you, I'm going, man, listen. So family, you got to understand something. We need to take heed what happened in Venezuela as well as Greece. Greece went bankrupt. The shit's going to happen here in the United States of America. The government is all out of whack. You got the Democrats and the Republicans fighting against each other. The Bible said, you know, when anything that's divided cannot stand. So in other words, if you got two factions, the left wing and the right wing on the same bird fighting against each other, excuse me, all praise be to the Most High for that. What do you think is going to happen? We don't have to do anything as so-called black people. We don't have to lift no weapon. We don't have to lift a finger. We just basically have to just fall back and let them destroy themselves. So once again, family, at the sound of my voice, y'all need to go to the bank, whatever little money you have, and start buying tangible shit. Because in the end, you know what's going to be valuable? Not the money, canned goods. If you can, it's called bartering, right? Where if you can exchange your goods for someone else's good, that's what's going to happen. We're going back to basic. So start stacking up canned goods, rice, beans, water, you know, warm clothing. If you can afford to get one of those buddy heaters that you can use the butane to heat your home, because if the electricity goes, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Pull that fiat money out and put it to good use. If you still got your food stamp card, you got a little bit of stuff left on it, start stacking up, buy that shit. If you have money this month, use that shit up and start stacking up. I'm telling you, because they're about to pull the rug from underneath your feet. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. They make you get comfortable relying on them, and then they say, okay, we got them. Because now you got a lot of people having all these kids that depend on the system, and once they decide to take away this food stamp from, what are you going to do? What are y'all going to do? Y'all probably going to go out there and start committing crimes to feed your kids, and that's what they want. So they could throw your ass in FEMA camp. Let me tell you something, family. Everything is orchestrated. They are the damn devil. I'm telling you. Not no damn fictitious character in hell fire. They walk amongst you. They're evil geniuses. So Trump is the fall guy. He's going to bring down the United States of America, and y'all need to get ready for this shit. It's coming. Shalom.